Welcome, monsters, and thank you for joining us once again as we light the lantern and begin another adventure. Tonight, we will be playing Appetites, our Monster Hearts 2 game. My name is Archangelic, or Mal, and my pronouns are she, her. And tonight, I will be your Monster of Ceremonies, or MC. So let's go ahead and introduce our players.
Oh no, it's me first. I'm so unprepared. Hi, my name is Chantel. My pronouns are they, them. And I am playing Echo Leigh, who is the succubus. And the succubus is a fan skin created by CM Rubsasat.
Alrighty, hello everyone. I am Elle, pronouns they, them, and today I will be playing Sybil Lark, who also uses they, them pronouns. They use the witch skin, which is standard Monster Hearts, and I did have to think for a second before remembering their name.
Hi everybody, I am Ian. Wow, it's Ian on all the internet places. I use they, them pronouns, and I will be playing Ronnie K, the ghoul, who uses he, him pronouns.
Hello everyone, I'm Josephine at scarydogrfiend. I will be playing Jeong Ja, who is the Manticore, which is a fan skin designed by Nicole Tuttle Robb.
Welcome back, friends. I am Soliloquy Jaden. I use they, them pronouns. You can find me most places online as FatSapphicBro, and I will be playing Luciano Machado, they, them pronouns, who's the werewolf. Welcome back to our space here at Lantern Light Adventures. This is home to all of our TTRPG and related content on Twitch. All of our games are also uploaded to our Lantern Light Adventures YouTube channel. There's a link to our link tree in the chat. You can click on that. It'll take you to all of our various social media pages so you can follow us everywhere we are. If you want to keep up to date on everything we're doing, feel free to also join our Discord, which is linked in the chat. Thanks for joining us for Appetites, our new Monster Hearts 2 actual play. We'll be streaming this game most Tuesdays from 6 to 9 p.m. PST. This game deals with extremely mature themes, including but not limited to sex, sexuality, violence, gore, death, body horror, cannibalism, smoking, and drug use. It's a wild ride, and viewer discretion is advised. As for where you can find us the rest of the week, most Sundays from 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. PST, we stream Era of the Dragons, our D&D 5e actual play set in Mal's homebrew world. Most Mondays from 6 to 9 p.m. PST, we stream It Waits for No One, a modern fantasy tale. This is our Monte Cook Games Cypher System actual play. We built the world collaboratively using I'm Sorry, Did You Say Street Magic, and that world building session is available as a Patreon exclusive and can be unlocked at any paid tier, and our paid tiers start at $1. So check that out if you are interested. We also record an audio cast after show for some of our games where we go over any necessary advancement steps, debrief from the games, and go over our stars and wishes for the session. You can listen to these for free on our Patreon at patreon.com/lanternlightadventures. All of these after shows will always be free, but we appreciate any contributions and support as it helps us continue to bring you awesome queer content. Speaking of Patreon, we've updated our Patreon. We now have 6 different sliding scale tiers. It starts at $1. We also have a special tier that unlocks a private monthly game with myself and GM'd by our lovely Archangelic. So check that out if you're interested. We are continuing to plan our upcoming games for the rest of 2025 and are looking for proposals from our community. You can propose any TTRPG system. We are open to guest GMs, or you can volunteer Archangelic, our resident GM, to run a game. There's a form linked in the chat and in our Discord. The theme for our upcoming games is Kill Your Gods, and we are open to all interpretations of that theme. Feel free to share far and wide. And just as a reminder, each month we take the last 7 days of the month off so we can edit and prepare more content for y'all, as well as have a bit of a break to handle our day-to-day responsibilities. And finally, in support of a free Palestine, we're still sharing the GoFundMes for various families. And the first family we're still working to help is the Masood family. Dahlia, her husband Rami, and their 4 children are still in great need. Dahlia and Rami worked as pharmacists, but have since lost their home in pharmacy. Their goal is currently set at 50,000 euros, and they are at 39,781 euros as of this afternoon. Any help and support you can offer would be amazing. Their GoFundMe is linked in the chat, and it's also in our link tree. Thanks so much, friends.
Thank you so much for those announcements. Without further ado, previously on Appetites. Just last night, as the group, you all tended to your separate business. Mikey, a rather bland man who Ed is courting as a potential investor, after dining in the Beatrice, the restaurant you run, broke in and was frantically searching for something as he was also apparently decaying. When Sybil and Luciano confronted him, he crumbled away into dust and bone. The next day was rough between our monsters, and tensions flared and relationships were tested. Jeong Ja mended their relationship with Ed slightly. Kira and Sybil seemed to not be getting along very well. Ronnie took advantage of this chaos to get on Carolyn's to get in Carolyn's good graces. Ultimately, though, Carolyn tried to right the ship. But as service started, a familiar face is at Ed's table. Mikey, seemingly normal, is dining with Ed tonight, along with a few other folks. This isn't uncommon for Ed to have a lot of people at his table. He likes to show off the restaurant he owns. So this isn't too unusual, but Mikey is definitely an interesting figure to be there. But I open up the space to you. Service is starting. If there was anything y'all wanted to do before service started, but as service starts, Ed and Mikey are going to show up.
Sybil had gone to look for Kira after breaking Ronnie's nose.
Okay.
Since they were skipping family meal.
Right. Yeah. And that's not uncommon for Kira to skip family meal. And it's something that a lot of you have already noted as well. I think Kira is in the dry storage area, just kind of finding a quiet space for herself. It's away from the windows, as the windows, as evening sets in, light filters into the restaurant a little bit more.
Sybil walks over, kind of leans up against the doorpost, and just kind of tilts their head a little bit at Kira.
Oh, what the fuck do you want?
I wanted to apologize. I was out of line.
That's kind of an understatement. Why the hell are you snapping at me like that?
There's shit going on with Jeong Ja. I was supposed to lock up, and she said that she'd do it, and then she didn't follow any steps on the checklist. You know I have the checklist. I have the whole spreadsheet. It's very easy to do.
You mean insane? Like,
it's 3 pages. 3 pages is not that long.
If you want someone else to do it, you should really get it down to 1.
All right, well, what would you suggest I cut? All of those are valuable. You know I got it down from 10 pages the other day.
Look, we do... Look, I don't have the energy for this. Like, you can tell she's like... Her, like, jaw clenches, and she says... I mean, what did you expect? Like, Jeong Ja wasn't going to do your insane list.
I expected that Z would at least turn on the alarm, but no.
I just realized I don't even know how to turn on that damn thing.
Oh, I'll show you sometime. Don't worry. I mean, I can't have you be too bad at your job.
What did you make for family meal?
I whipped up a little beet salad, nice and red, and stashed a little bit of the blood from the meats in case you wanted some.
Tell me about the flavors.
Well, the spices are on point. They know what they're doing in there. The char was real nice. It was that kind of smoky but not burnt, like edge of burnt, almost unpleasant, right where it's at its peak. And there was this sweet little sauce that was going on it. Ronnie, you know, he always knocks it out of the park. And it went real well. Everything kind of had that combination, the sweet and the spicy and the smokiness of it. And the salad was crispy, as always. And the desserts they were very fruity, and they had this nice balance of sweet and sour. You would have gotten a kick out of it.
Hate that I can't taste it anymore.
Sybil, the worst at seduction. Unfortunately, their autism powers cannot be stopped.
I mean, Kira knows this. She asked you. She asked you to explain the flavors. Kira says, I mean, you've had these conversations with Kira in the past. She's told you that she wants to hear about the crunch, the bite, because all those things, when there's not blood on her palate, she can't stand the sensation of. She preps the food. She does not cook it. She can't go to that same level. She can't get the flavors right anymore. You're explaining this to her, and she's becoming more and more frustrated. Her mouth parts. She begins to like almost pant. And with quickness, with like before you even know it's happened, she has you pinned against one of the metal racks. Hands fall. There's a clattering. Her fangs are fully bared. They are right against your neck. You feel if she had breath, you would feel it intensely, but there's nothing there. There's one brief moment of hesitation. What do you do?
Kira, what is it that you want right now?
I want to eat. And she sinks her teeth into you. And you take a point of harm.
All right.
She does not hold you down. She pushed you against here, but she's not pinning you. But also, she didn't ask.
I think that Sybil in this moment is a little bit too confused to really understand what's happening. Like, in their mind, they were having a conversation about food, and now Kira is eating them. And they don't quite know where the switch happened. And they don't know what they're supposed to do in this situation. So they're just kind of up against the wall, like trying to figure out, trying to connect the dots, trying to find out what is the appropriate response in this moment. How would a person respond? How would I respond?
Yeah. She continues to drink your blood, but she doesn't go too far. She only you hear her take in and swallow once and then twice, and then she backs away. She lets go of you. She unceremoniously wipes the blood from her face onto her chef's whites. and she doesn't look at you. She looks away. Her head hangs. You can clear the condition. Delicious.
Yippee! Now I only have one.
And you're going to gain a string on Kira.
Ooh, yay! That's get wrecked, Kira. I think that Sybil doesn't even like say anything, just kind of stands in the like walk-in trying to process what has just happened.
You, I think, like instinctually just touch your neck, and there's no wound there. You feel the pain from where it was, but it's like it's closed up on its own.
Caroline's gonna be looking for you.
She said, yeah, just I'll be there after family meal.
Okay. Sybil walks out and kind of just walks past where everyone else is eating, and they go somewhere that is not around other people and not around Kira. And they touch their neck and like they get down on their knees. I think that they're a little bit freaked out about what just happened, and they don't really understand what they could have done different. And they don't understand how they feel about it. They don't understand how they feel about having their blood just taken from them. And they're going to kind of sit with their head in their knees until it is time to start cooking.
When this happened, did I smell Sybil's blood?
You absolutely smell Sybil's blood.
Then I would go looking for them.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think you would probably find Sybil first before you'd find Kira.
Are you okay? I smelled your blood.
I don't know.
Did you cut yourself or something?
No. No, I didn't.
What's
You
going
can
on?
see that there's drops of blood on Sybil's collar.
I don't know what I did wrong, Lucy. I don't know what I was supposed to do. I don't think I was supposed to do what I just did. I don't know what I did wrong.
Did I assume she didn't ask first. Do you want me to kill her? Because I'll kill her for it.
No, I don't want you to kill her. I don't know. I don't know what I want.
I'll just pull you into a hug.
I think when you go to get close to Sybil kind of flinches away a little bit before like the adrenaline threat assessment fades back, and I will accept the hug.
I'll pull you in. Let's get through service, and then we'll talk about what you want to do.
All right. All right.
What is with today?
It's fucked up, man.
Just try to get through one goddamn service.
Oh. Wouldn't I like that?
Also, have we spotted Mikey?
I think Mikey
Um,
isn't there until dinner service starts, right?
Okay.
Yeah. I just needed a closer at the end of last episode.
Gotcha. Okay,
yeah.
no worries.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll just hang here with Sybil until they feel a little bit better, or at least enough to be able to get ourselves through service, and then we will discuss further later. And I will try
Don't
really
worry.
hard not to hurt Kira.
I'll let you guys know.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. It's gonna come running into the back. Oh my god.
Hey, so interesting news.
All right.
Yeah. Is there any other scenes or anything we want to have before service begins?
I think Jeong Ja, she still has 2 points of harm, and she has the fragile condition gracefully given by Sybil. So I think when I do kind of come stumbling in, I I unfortunately can't remember the specific reasons that I took the points of harm. But I do think I'm coming in with sunglasses and with like, I don't know, like maybe like a messier, like not very, very unironed shirt pant situation when usually Jungja's a little bit more put together.
You had a dreamy late night encounter with Echo.
Right. So I just feel like I like am hungover, perhaps. And I look hungover, but unfortunately not even the case. And I think for once we're gonna start the morning quiet for now. I have an idea for my special. It's just very quietly given to like tossed half-heartedly onto Caroline's desk before I go to my station, and I start setting up with sunglasses on.
Is this the same day as the teeth?
This is the same day as Teeth, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the same day.
Yeah, Teeth.
Yeah.
So Teeth happened during the like family meal prep, and Teeth has
Mhm.
been undone. So you are free of teeth now, at least.
So I have teeth.
You
What
have
a weird
teeth.
day.
I have the chicken bone.
Heard. Okay. Then, I'm not like wandering in out of nowhere. I think I'm just like, I think I just suddenly am very quiet.
Yeah, I think the last scene we had with Jeong Ja was you trying to push Luciano into meeting later, and
Okay, cool.
yeah.
Yes,
yes.
that is. So last moment with Jeong Ja was trying to seduce Luciano, and Luciano being like, "Whoa,
Thanks.
yeah,
Walking away.
thanks, dude. Bye." Last moment with Sybil and Ronnie before Sybil went to go see Kira was Sybil breaking Ronnie's nose, because that's what happens. And last moment with Echo was Echo like saying hey to Ed and being like, "Hi, it's me, Echo," and then also putting the plastic container on the burner to make it smell like not terrible emotions.
That's right.
I need to
that's-
distract these people.
That's what helped Carolyn right the ship and accidentally called Echo Spencer.
Yes.
mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, truly, this has been a chaotic day, and we are not even at service yet.
Yeah.
It's
What a
been
start.
bonkers.
So well.
What?
I think seeing Jeong Ja a little off and knowing the cause, although I don't think Jeong Ja knows that it was actually, real for Echo at
Mhm.
least. Echo would kind of, hey, do you need some water? You look
What do I
look
look
like-
like?
You look like somebody rode you hard and put you away wet.
Well, let's just say that is exactly how I feel.
Do you want a shoulder massage before service?
Do not touch me.
Okay. I'm sorry. Did I do something wrong?
It feels like you did, and I don't know why.
I mean, isn't that what you want from me?
Realistically, ideally, rather, when I'm feeling at 100%. And right now, that is not the case. Something just feels like whatever the opposite of a second wind is, just a crash.
Well, if you need a break, I'm happy to just hang out, do whatever, help you feel better.
Who has Coke?
I mean, I'm sure we can find some somewhere. I mean, Ed has Coke. If that's what you're looking for. I'm pretty sure I know where it is in his office or on his person.
His Coke dealer's going to be here tonight.
Yeah, I just seemingly wrapped up something with the boss. Let's go see if these ne'er-do-well waiters have something.
Yeah, because I think you need a pick-me-up. Well, discreetly ask around. Just like, hey, I could use a little pick-me-up. Do you have anything? Not saying it's for Jeong Ja, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
So, does anybody have anything for me?
Let's be so real. Let's be so real.
Let's see. So no, you have two. The waiters are goody two shoes.
God damn it.
I'll tell you what.
I was
Ronnie
gonna
sure
say,
knows where to get some Coke.
Ronnie would know. Yes.
Yeah,
Not
then
even Carp.
Carp's
Carp's a
Absolutely.
might.
dishwasher.
Carp might.
Yeah.
And Echo is not above going and just like, hey, I'm feeling a little dragged tonight. Do you have anything that I could use as a pick-me-up?
Carp says, I got some Adderall you can snort.
Do you have
Let's
anything?
fucking go. It's just like college, baby.
I mean, do you have anything else? Anything?
You're trying to be quiet. You've come to the dish pit. There is the most horrendous noise on the Bluetooth speaker because Carp listens to this one local band called Smash Brothers Blood Oath.
Fuck.
They're like a post-hardcore shoegaze noise band. You're not sure. And
I will
Ronnie.
send the cease and desist for that name right now.
yeah, they are, they haven't released an album. They're not on Spotify. You're not sure how Carp plays it. So you're trying to be subtle back here and just like Carp is not subtle. It's like, that work for you? You want that or you want something else?
Stronger.
I don't know. I might be able to get you something. Might take a little while. I can call someone.
No, I'm sure I can get it around here somewhere.
I definitely haven't seen Ed doing lines in the back office. Just saying.
That's not the only place I just done lines off of in this restaurant. Anyhow, thank you. I will do some more checking. Is that here yet?
I will say, yeah, but yeah, Ed is here. Ed's already here. He's in the back office. So, because Jeong Ja brought some food to him
Right.
earlier.
Yes. Yes. So yeah, Echo is
He looks
on
like
a mission. Ed, honey, hey, I'm so tired after I came over to see you last night, and I mean, you were pretty far gone, but it was still a really good time, and I'm just kind of tired afterwards because I didn't get a lot of sleep. I was wondering if you'd have anything that I could use as a bit of a pick-me-up. I just want to be the best server I can be.
Yeah, he's like, oh yeah, he pats his pockets and he's like, and then he opens the drawer and he just like pulls out a baggie.
Oh, thank you. What do I owe you?
I'm sure you'll find a way to pay me back later.
Absolutely. Just call me and you know I'm here. Takes the baggie and just kind of like tucks it into her bra, into the brother purse.
He says, just take care of my boys tonight. Got a few guys coming over.
Oh, big deals, huh?
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to see them as big deals when I have to look when I'm looking at you and I have you to compare them to.
Yeah. I mean, none of them are as good looking as me, but what can you do? They got money.
Oh, I know. Necessary evil, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, can't keep this place afloat on just hopes and dreams. I don't have a big name anymore, so we got to get some cash flow.
Well, I think we're gonna do it. I know you're gonna be. It's gonna be so successful, and I'm gonna be right here with you.
He's like, yeah. He's like, these guys ain't got nothing. They ain't got no one like you.
No, absolutely not. You know, I'm so
You-
grateful to you.
Maybe once we get a little cash flow, we'll take a vacation. Maybe
That
we'll go
sounds
to,
amazing.
I don't know, Greece.
Oh my gosh. I will go somewhere sunny and I can wear all the tiniest bathing suits for you.
He's gonna pull you in. I think we're gonna fade to black.
I am. Oh God.
I hate him so much.
I
The
cannot
worst.
wait to curse this man. I'm gonna curse him so hard, you
Fuck him
guys.
up.
We're gonna have to fade to black over the whole restaurant. He's not subtle.
Oh no.
Oh,
God.
fuck.
Christ.
Okay, so this is kind of can I use this moment to curse Ed?
Oh
Yes,
God. Oh, no.
absolutely.
If he's not being subtle, then Sybil would know about it. And I think that Sybil is like, a little bit like a cat who leaves dead mice at someone's doorstep. They want
Please do not have his teeth fall out on me.
I'm so sorry. I'm
No.
so sorry.
No.
Okay, we'll find something else.
Please.
Who's really being punished here?
Make his period come. Induce his period.
Can I induce Ed's spirit?
I don't think that's in the move.
It is in the move.
It is.
But
Oh my
that
god.
also affects me.
Hex loses
You
all
don't
of
know
their
where that
hair,
thing is.
Their teeth start falling out, or their period arrives unexpected and
Oh
heavy,
my
or their skin
God.
gets all sickly yellow and spotty.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's
Can I do
unexpected.
that?
Oh
I'm
man.
serious.
The way the magic is gonna have to bend to make that work. Oh yes.
Can I do it, Mal?
Oh God.
I'm
Could you
not
wait
here
till
to stop
afterwards
you.
at least.
I'm just
Okay.
reacting.
I think Sybil's gonna go to Jeong Ja and be like, all right, so do we want to do it now, or do we want to do it after he's,
Do it right the fuck now.
Sorry, Sybil's doing it right now. Sybil does what they're told. Ed's period is going.
Oh man. Ed gets the worst abdominal cramps right in the middle of things. And he just like, oh, I must have ate something bad. Oh no.
Oh no. Do you need anything?
No, do not touch me.
Okay. Okay. Uh,
Wait till the period shits kick in. PCOS gang.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I'm right there with you.
oh yeah. Are you being stabbed? Does it feel like there's a velociraptor inside of your abdomen? Just clawing its way out?
Oh, you hear a gurgle. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna hold on.
Oh, yeah,
He's
yeah,
gonna,
no, yeah, just go to, you know what? I'm gonna get ready for service. We'll continue this later.
yeah. And he's going to find the bathroom.
And this hex ends when I say it ends. So he's gonna have the worst month of his life.
Don't you need to roll for this?
Oh, I do need to
You
roll
do.
for this.
Oh no.
Let's see if Sybil's darkest self triggers by giving Ed a period. Anyways,
That would be
yeah.
hilarious.
That would be really funny if that's the
pretty
line.
funny.
It was like, yeah, I can excuse everything else. Oh, there's one that's really funny that I kind of hope I get. Yes, all right. So that is an 8, which means that I get to choose one of 3 things. I am choosing the hex has weird side effects to really just dig into him.
Oh no. Okay.
This is the best playbook I could ever have. I can't believe I ever thought about maybe switching Sybils. This is peak Sybil content. This is the piss was
yeah.
The cramps go up to his butthole.
Oh,
Oh no. Well, Ed's having a bad night.
Good.
We will come to the side effects as they emerge. Yeah.
Suddenly everyone else is so happy and calm and ready for service.
Yeah.
Sybill's still having a terrible time of things, but this is making it a little bit better. This is taking back my agency by giving a grown-ass weird man period cramps.
and somehow Jeong Ja doesn't really want that cocaine anymore.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is great.
Found a different
Yeah.
kind of pick me up.
Yeah, I think Echo will come out and just like a little bewildered looking. But like having recently seen somebody's teeth all fall out, it feels like it could be in the same vein of things.
Might even be the same spell. Who knows?
Might even be. And we'll just kind of take the baggie from between their tits and like put it in the front pocket of Jeong Ja's pants.
That was fast.
I mean, honestly, it was a little longer than normal.
I was gonna say it was average.
Oh, my soul.
I don't even know. I was gonna say I pray for you, but I absolutely don't do that.
I was thinking later tonight, I was kind of feeling like I might get into religion. I was thinking I might need a young priest and an old priest. I feel like they could do some work on me.
You have issues.
I mean, you're the one who called me here. What does that say about you?
We're not gonna get into that either.
Well, have a good service. I know it'll be delicious.
It'll be perfect.
Don't disappoint me.
Fuck off. And then walk away.
Oh no. Echo's already walking away.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I think about now, Caroline comes and like says, "All right, we are 2 minutes to service people." And like as Ronnie, you are pulled up to you're not even asked in the middle of service. You are right at the beginning of service. You are on the line today.
Woo!
Ronnie,
Good job, Ronnie.
thank you. Ronnie is on top of it. Ronnie has started the soup of the night, the sauce of the night. But at this point, Ronnie is starting to develop a little bit of a headache. Ronnie's almost lost in the sauce, literally, as he stirs it. Starts almost zoning out a little bit into it. It takes a second. He almost has to cut it right before it burns. Ronnie's starting to lose focus, wear down a little bit. That buzz from the death last night is starting to wear down.
Yeah. But you feel that tinge of like power. You are on the good side of the head chef tonight. You're thinking if you can impress a little bit more, maybe you can work your way up. But yeah, Echo, I think as service starts, Ed kind of fumbles from the back. He is clearly like, I don't know how to put this. He is moist. His he is just sweating so profusely. And he cannot stop. He will not take off his suit jacket. He's not going to not look nice. He still has people coming over. And he needs to impress, but he does not look good.
Do you need me to have the air conditioning turned down? Like
I
make
think
it colder in here?
Oh no, I think that'll make it worse.
Okay. Do you want any painkillers or anything?
I feel like something has crawled inside of my gut and is just pushing it aside.
That sounds awful.
Do you have anything for that?
I mean,
morphine, something.
I don't have anything that strong. I have Advil.
It'll do. It'll do.
Okay.
Give it.
Yeah, absolutely. Advil. I think Echo tries to have stuff available for people because, always trying to meet needs, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He takes the Advil with a shot of vodka from the bar. And he
Careful.
kind of slaps his face a little bit. He's like, all right.
You got this. You got this.
I got this. We're gonna make money. We're gonna make money.
Absolutely. You are such a strong, tough man. I know you've got this.
Oh, okay. All right. You already I already have the wine set aside. The guy, you know which one I want.
Of course. I know. I'll take care of everything. You relax and be the boss.
Yeah. I'm the boss. Tonight
You're
I'm the boss.
You are always the boss.
And he goes sits in the booth. And yeah, the several men arrive in a group. They're all middle-aged white guys. You've seen them around. They, one's an investor. Well, one's just like some stock guy. You've only gotten nebulous answers about what he does. At some point, day trading was brought up. You didn't like. But notably, in this group, Mikey shows up. He does not seem perturbed to see you in any way.
Oh, my goodness, you're back again tonight. Did you find out any more about the history of the town like you were looking for?
And he says, "Oh, yeah, I've had many chances. I've been to the local historical society and things like that. I've been in town a while.
Oh.
And just thought I would share some local color."
Yeah, absolutely. Let me take you back to Ed. He's in his favorite booth, and I'll just get everything together and goes through like when they get to the table, I go through a rundown of the specials, start pouring the wine, and then as soon as I have, I've handed them off to their waiter, I will very gracefully, but single-mindedly head to the back to Sybil, to the kitchen. Hey, how's? I've got another hair tie for you. Just in case. Are you good?
Honestly, I need to get through the shift and then we'll assess.
Okay. So funny story. You said that it was Mikey last night who turned into dust?
Yep, sure was.
The same Mikey who's now in a booth with Ed?
What?
Who was definitely the guy who was here last night.
He was definitely the guy who was here last night. I have his dust in a bottle. I have several of his teeth.
No, I believe you. I believe you. He's here.
And he has all his teeth?
Yes, he is a fully intact human being, at least the parts I can see.
All right. So clearly whatever we're dealing with ain't... Sorry.
I mean, we need to keep service going, but also I just needed to make sure you were aware.
Yep, it was... I saw his face. Ask Luciano. Luciano will, they'll be able to tell. They've got a good sense about people.
Okay.
Can me and Ronnie see Sybil and Echo?
Sybil is
whispering
going
to
straight
each other?
to Ronnie as soon as this conversation is done. So you don't even need to eavesdrop. Sybil is booking it to Ronnie as soon as they're like, yeah, go talk to Luciano. They're booking it over to Ronnie, look at Ronnie, and then just go, Ronnie? So you know how there are certain things that are unnatural about certain other things? So Mikey, he turned to dust last night. I saw him turn to dust. Yeah. I have his dust bottles. I have several of his teeth. You know how I do.
Yeah, as one does.
He is here tonight with all of his teeth, and he is not dust.
He's here tonight.
He is here tonight with all of his teeth, and he is not dust.
He turned to dust last night, and he's here again tonight.
Yep.
I just turn around because the sauce section is right next to right across from mine. What are you guys? What?
Mikey turned to dust last night, but now he's here and he's not dust. Okay.
I've come over at this point.
Is that
Echo will have gathered you and been like, "Hey,
is that a specific problem?"
It is a problem because he was dust and now he is not dust, and he also broke in looking for something. So Oh shit, did I not tell y'all that? Yeah, he broke in last night looking for something, then he turned to dust, and then he's here now, and he is not dust. And I know he turned to dust because I stole several of his teeth beforehand.
What led up to the dust turning?
So he was looking around, he was like, where is it? Where is it? And then we pounced on him.
Where was he looking?
He was looking in Ed's office. You know, the one that's like got all this shit thrown around. And so he was like, I don't know where it is. And then I made him look at me and I hexed him so all his teeth fell out. You know how that goes. And then Luciano scratched him and then he turned to dust as I was trying to do another hex on him. And I gathered up as much of the Mikey dust as I could. I've got it in my little bottles. I also have several of his teeth, as I previously mentioned. So, you know, if we need to cast any spells on him, I can do that. But I don't know how effective it would be because he turned to dust and now he is not dust.
Okay. So this is what comes to question, and I look at Echo. What could Ed possibly have in his office that is making this, I don't know, undead, immortal dust person so fascinated?
Drugs? Like, he's the receipts. Like, there's, the standard white guy paraphernalia, middle-aged white guy paraphernalia.
Do you think that the Mikey dust has the same property as drugs?
I'm not going to try that out. I need to get back to the front of house.
Guys,
Hi?
I think we should go talk to Mikey.
I'm down to talk to Mikey.
How about no? How about we get through service and then
all right, so that's one vote for no.
How about Echo talks to Mikey, gets a little bit more information? Because that's your job, isn't it?
I mean, I brought him to his table and I talked to him about his interest in local lore and history. That's what he seemed to be into. I'm certainly happy to talk to him more, but I don't know that talking to him in front of Ed and other investors about, hey, did you come break into our restaurant and turn to dust, is going to get very far.
Follow this local lore line.
I mean,
that's...
Yeah, when he was here previously, Sebby said something about him being, like, obsessed with the cliffs.
Yeah, the cliffs and, like, stuff about, like, sacrifices, human sacrifices.
Yeah, I'd say...
Okay, what?
Oh, yeah, it was a thing.
Okay.
Yeah, the devil's teeth, the cliff is the devil's teeth, talking about doing ritual sacrifices. That was his thing. I really need to get back out to front of house. We are still working.
All right. So I think it's smart to ask him about what the fuck is going on with his weird obsession with sacrifices and stuff.
Sure. I will try, and if not, I will try and get his number so I can connect with him later about his passion for local history.
Oh, I was just going to follow him after this.
Or
also
that.
Works.
Yeah.
But first, we are still running a restaurant here.
All right. I'm just
In
saying.
fact, Carolyn speaks up and she says, "Why are we standing around? We have 5 beef tartare all day. Come on."
I'm already on it.
Heard, chef.
And it may not be relevant to the scene, but I will remind Sybil, you did find something in the office.
Oh, yeah. Sybil knows. Sybil isn't bringing that up.
Good to know. Just wanted to...
Sybil doesn't think it's relevant because Sybil's like, yeah, it's a weird fucking book. I'm going to look at it when I get home.
It's not even that weird. It's like I said, it's like
it's a copy of
Penguin
Dante's Inferno. Like,
it's a copy of like the full Divine Comedy. It's just like you can get it at every bookstore in the country.
Yeah, so Sybil's gonna look at that tonight, but right now they don't think that it's worth noting, so they're not bringing it up to people because they want to seem cool. These are people that they think are cool, and they want them to think that they're cool. And so if they just bring up like, yeah, this penguin edition of the Divine Comedy is holding up part of the desk, it's not exactly the best lead in their mind.
Fair enough. But yeah. So, what is the plan? Is it is someone going to talk to Mikey?
I mean, Echo will try to. Echo
Okay.
will try to, just chat about, if there's a time when he's alone or like, away from the table, just chat about his interest in the sacrifice stuff and see if he found out any more information. And, I'm new to the area and this stuff sounds really fascinating. I'd love to talk with you about it some more if we have a chance.
Yeah. He is sitting like there. It's like a corner booth that Ed kind of at, and many of these guys are all like talking over each other, kind of, and you try and get his attention, but he's trying to also pay attention to what they're saying. But you come up to him and he does pay some attention to you, and he says, "Oh, you're also interested."
Well, you were talking about it yesterday and it sounds really interesting. It sounds really fascinating. And I haven't been here for very long. I would love to learn more.
Yeah, we lost someone.
We lost
So-
Ian.
Oh
We
no.
did. Which means our layout is all funky right now. We will give that just a minute. So,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Hi, Ian.
I don't know what just happened. Zoom crashed.
You turned to dust.
Yeah.
We will figure out the layout in a minute. For right now, we
I
are all
think
shuffled
Polly's
around.
got it.
Oh, no, I'm currently Sybil.
Oh no, never mind. Okay. Okay, so you're Sybil.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It
I am
happens.
Jeong Ja. I don't think that should be who I am, but okay.
Oh no, it's the body swap episode.
Call me Scarlett Johansson, I guess.
Oh,
Well, we will
So true.
continue regardless. Our producer will, of course, fix this shortly. So, for right now, yes, the layout for folks is a little bit off, but oh no, there we go. We're good. We're back. So, yeah, he says, he's kind of whispering to you, seemingly uninterested in what Ed and them are talking about. And he says, yeah, the first American settlers, part of the gold rush, came here, and they don't like to talk about it in the town history, but there was a little bit of a cult that went astray. Local priest went a little mad, was convinced that their inability to grow crops here and for the town to survive, and the lack of finding minerals out this far, was something to do with some creature that lived in the seas here that needed to be pleased and sated. Sacrificed. The numbers are a little bit fuzzy, but some say as many as 25 of the early settlers here.
Oh, wow. How long ago was that?
1853, 18
Oh,
to
wow.
1855, before they hung him up in the square.
Oh my gosh, they hung him. Wow. I guess that was the thing they still did then, hey?
Yeah, public hangings got the job done. But I'm surprised you're interested in this kind of history. It's a little horrific for most.
I don't know what happened. My keyboard decided to just stop working. So I'm going to be really into this now, and I'll have to watch the VOD later to get notes. I mean,
It's all right. I'll put my notes in the group doc.
I'm so bad at the group doc.
Yeah, same.
I mean, I was thinking about it. I couldn't stop thinking about it after you left yesterday, and it sounded so interesting. I haven't had time to do any research, but I was planning on it, and it just seems like such serendipity that I see you again.
He says, well, Ed here is, has invited me out a few times and is interested in what I can bring to your fine restaurant. But it seems that he is already well blessed as far as staff and location goes.
The location is amazing. It's such a beautiful location, and apparently full of history, which is really cool. And yeah, the staff here, I know there's a big ton of turnover, but everybody's just so talented.
Yeah. Gene was also really interested in this history. Chef Augustine.
Yes. Yeah, unfortunately I came in after he'd passed, so I didn't get a chance to meet him.
Oh.
Were you friends?
Have they officially declared him dead? I thought he was still missing.
Oh, I thought that was what had happened, but I'm I'm wrong a lot of the time.
I don't keep up with the news, so I wasn't sure myself.
I mean, hopefully that's the case and he comes back, but Caroline's doing an amazing job and the whole team is just pretty spectacular.
It's about this time Ed notices that you're chatting. He says, "Hey, what are you two talking about?" Oh, and he is still like sweating. His collar is just completely soaked in sweat.
We were just talking about, I mean, local history, but also how great the restaurant is, the location and the staff. Ed was just saying that you seem like you've got a lot of good stuff here.
Oh, I mean, the location's beautiful and and he like takes a second and like he burps a little bit and he says, "Yeah, the location's great. Honestly, it's a great place to invest your money. It's going to be successful. Caroline is a like up and coming, like we're going to get this place. It's going to be one of the best places in California. People are going to come from really far to come here." And you also notice that Mikey has not touched his food at all. He has a full glass of wine, very expensive wine too. You know, Ed picks his criteria has very little to do with taste and pairing and more to do with how expensive it is.
Of course. Was there anything else I could get for you? Was there something, was it not to your liking?
He says, Mikey says, I think he touches your hand and says, "I'll company from someone like you is plenty."
We'll absolutely just, blush and like, do the whole like girly, young, oh my goodness, compliment from a man. I'm so,
Mhm.
I'm not worthy.
Yeah.
But in a like, way like somebody who knows what they're doing.
Yeah. And on some level, if you're wanting more from him, you're going to have to put on more of your charm.
I don't know that I would do that in front of Ed.
That's fair. That's reasonable.
Yes. But I think Echo would um would like write her number on one of the business cards from the restaurant and just, uh, I would love to chat more about the local lore and all of that. Uh, if you ever have a minute or you're, in town, uh,
I'm sure I'll be back here.
amazing. Thank you. And would like just gently kind of like brush her hand down his arm a little bit,
Okay.
partly to like try and be a little bit flirty seeming without like being over the top, but also like, does he feel like a real person? And like also as succubus, am I getting real person vibes off of this guy?
Oh, that's interesting. I am going to ask you to gaze into the abyss
Ooh.
because you're trying to understand something that you're using your supernatural sense for.
I have a -1 to dark. Oh my God, I rolled 2 6s. So that's an 11.
Amazing.
I am gazing into the abyss.
And you're looking for that sense of connection that you can get with humans in particular. And on a 12, on a 10, the abyss shows
Technically
you
an 11
an 11.
because I have a
Okay.
-1, but still.
Okay. You search for the core of desire, something all humans have, and most of the monstrous folk have some almost magical sense of desire. You reach to the core of this man's heart. He is real. He is physical. He has a body. He has physical sensation. But where his sense of desire has eroded away into one singular desire, and it's one that your succubus wiles cannot touch. It is singular and it is focused. Like his heart and his will is atrophied. You don't know what the desire is, but you don't think seduction and sexual desire and that level of things will attach to him. Something is wrong with the feeling of his heart. You gain +1 forward to addressing the issue that is Mikey.
I think it takes all of Echo's composure. Oh, right, I can't fucking type. Sorry. I think it takes all of Echo's composure to not kind of shudder a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll give the phone number and do the rest of the chatting with the gentleman, and then kind of continue on her work.
Okay.
I think if you knew, actually, you know what? First, she would go back to the kitchen and just like go up to Jeong Ja and just put a hand on Jeong Ja's like back and try and like feel that connection and that like inner desire and that like essence within Jeong Ja after feeling this like is something broken in me, or is this Mikey? And I'm more than happy to like pull a string or just like.
Ooh. I mean, yeah, either way. I was just gonna give it to you, but if you wanna not have another string on me, that's cool.
I mean, I have 6 right now, so
You have so many. It would just be, it'd be so
Yeah.
generous of you if you took one away. I think predictably there is a roiling like fire, not from a dragon necessarily. There's something certainly worm-like within her there, but it's more of an animalistic heat and desire. There's just, it's less of the actual fire, more of the feeling, this desire for a sense of one's own corrupt and toxic justice, as well as a desire for you.
I think if you looked back at Echo would look a little bit shaken in a way that is very uncharacteristically Echo. Just like, I just needed to check you were there.
And I think I'd let you this time, even though I was so snippy with you before. Yeah, it's the one thing that I'm not used to is when anything changes so suddenly in general. And I nod at you. Okay.
All of us should talk after service.
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah. Thank you for being here. And Echo will just go back to work.
Okay.
Yeah. Service is going well. Harlow and Sebi are managing their tables without a problem. I mean, this is a fine dining establishment. There's not too many tables. It's not a large place. So, but somehow y'all are managing after all of the hiccups today to have things run fairly smoothly. And several of the men that are with Ed as the night goes on like see themselves out. Ed is not holding up well. He keeps shifting his shirt around and like tugging at it, and he seems uncomfortable with his physical form at the moment.
Good. Suffer.
If service is going well, is there a moment I can get with Kira? She's stage, right?
Yeah. I think it's like service goes on. She does things like help with the dish pit and stuff. So there's absolutely a chance you can catch her.
Cool. I'll walk past her going towards the back exit and call out, "Yo, Staj, you're on sauce training duty. Let's walk and talk."
She looks around and she's like, "Oh, okay." And yeah, she'll walk with you.
We'll walk out the back into sort of either into like a little if we have a break room, then in there, or if not, just like out the back of the restaurant.
Okay.
And the second we're clear, Ronnie will turn to Kira and say, "So, I hear there's a new undead in town."
What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm just a certain customer who's been hanging around here lately. Sounds like they may have croaked last night, and yet they're back here this afternoon. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
I mean, why would I know anything?
Maybe you wouldn't. Yeah, you're still losing your baby teeth. Maybe I have to talk to one of the adults in the Bat Brigade.
Fuck off, Ronnie. Like, you don't want to deal with this. You're opening up a can of worms you don't want to fucking deal with.
Yeah, a can of worms I don't want to deal with is a new undead in town, especially if it's one that vampires don't know about. So if you do know about them, maybe you can assuage some of my fears.
I would like you to roll to shut someone down.
Absolutely. That's a cold.
Yeah, roll with cold.
Sweet.
Woo.
That is 9 on the dice, cold +1. That's a 10.
Nice.
10. All right. So you choose one from the list.
Awesome.
She does not have strings on you at the moment. So
cool. Yeah. I think I want to give her a condition. I think the condition is scared of the grave. I don't know if she knows what's going on with this new undead, but if she doesn't, I think she's worried about it now, and is worth looking into.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that is a condition you could absolutely exploit in the future. She says, I try to keep my fucking shit away from the vampires, specifically so they don't come sniffing around this place where there's warm bodies around that they can feed on. I try and keep that shit separate. I didn't choose this. I don't want to be a vampire, and so I don't keep up with their stupid ass politics. I don't know. That is not a vampire. It doesn't smell like one. It doesn't. I don't hear that goddamn ringing in my ear when he's around. I don't know what he is.
I understand. You want the vamps far away from warm bodies. That's not something you have to worry about with me. So how about you give me a name of someone I can talk to far away from the restaurant who might be able to answer some questions about an undead in town that seems to be taking everybody else by surprise. I'll keep this away from the Beatrice.
I can't give you a name, but I'll have someone reach out to you. That's how this works. They have to invite you in.
Right.
Because if I just send you that way, they will just eat you. You understand that. They don't care if you're going to get up tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Well.
And you'll get nowhere.
I hear you. Fine. That's all I can ask from you, Kira. I'll be waiting for their call.
Yeah, whatever the fuck you want, Ronnie. And she goes back in
Ronnie will follow back.
And I think something that's pretty easy to notice is that Kara's not as pale as she normally is. She has a little bit of color in her cheeks.
Like your skincare routine.
She just flips you off.
And a merry fuck you to you too.
Best friends.
Honestly, love language between the two. Yeah, and I think as we come back into the Beatrice after that conversation, that's where we're going to go ahead and take our break. So yeah, we will be back in 10 to 15 minutes, and we hope to see you there.
Woo.
Welcome back, everyone. So last we left off, Ronnie has managed to get a little bit of a connection to some other vamps in the region through Kira, much to Kira's chagrin. Yeah, I will say service is probably coming to a close. Ed is looking like he's about to crawl out of his skin. At this point, he is not having a good time. He gets up. Mikey is the last one left at the table with him, and Ed gets up to excuse himself. He runs back through the kitchen, again, just feeling uncomfortable in all his clothes, and goes back to the bathroom in the back.
I look at Sybil. Very pleased.
Sybil is also clearly balancing between the shift is winding down and now I have to address all of the terrible feelings that I have. And man, it feels really awesome to watch this shitheel just suffer.
I go over to your station. So what exactly did you do again? Because he still has teeth.
Well, he's still got teeth. I decided that maybe Echo wouldn't appreciate the, bones falling on her, but there are other ways. I mean, you ever seen a grown cis man have a period before?
Oh my god. Incredible work.
Thank you, thank you. I do my best.
So, could you just hypothetically keep it going forever?
Mal, can I hypothetically keep it going forever?
What does the rule say
The
in this
rules
case?
don't say anything about it.
It would be Mal's.
It's
Yeah.
your decision,
rule.
dude. What am I doing?
I will say, unless you try to do something big, and we can discuss it at that point.
All right.
Basically, yeah, this is your core thing. This is what you do. You keep hexes on people.
Right, so yeah, unless I try to do something overwhelming, I should be able to keep it up for rest of his natural born days.
Do you think we could get him into the hospital? Potentially. If this is even depending on how long we need to wait him out exactly, we need to get into his office.
I think we could get him into the hospital. I mean, a little suggestion never hurt anybody. And I could try maybe I don't have any more sympathetic tokens, and I don't necessarily want to chant at him in tongues. I feel like that would give me away.
Probably.
But I could always try to offer a couple of suggestions about what he's going through, a little fear-mongering. Men like him always fear what's happening to them. They want easy solutions. Dangle that.
I like the way you think, Sybil.
I appreciate that.
There's like newfound respect, certainly. If not just to give us all a break from his cum air
Ugh.
and all the interactions that he seems to have with Echo. But yeah, let's keep this going. Let's see how
Alright.
far it takes him to get to the hospital. And then surefire, well, Caroline will be an issue, but what if we tire her out too and we close up together?
I'll close up with you. Caroline's my friend. I don't want to do anything bad to her.
Kill her with kindness.
All right. I'll do my best. Rather not bury her at all, but you're right. We do need to investigate, especially if Mikey plans on pulling the same shit.
And he can apparently regenerate. I mean,
Apparently.
there's something to that. There's something maybe Ronnie has some perspective on, but
All right.
I've killed
Oh
Ronnie
shit, my laptop.
a lot.
my laptop just fell off of my desk.
Oh no. Well, you shouldn't have your laptop on your cooking section. The last thing I think Jeong Ja said is just like, I've killed Ronnie plenty of times. He's not burst into dust.
Is there a particular reason or just...
We fuck.
Oh, fair enough. I mean, I don't necessarily get it, but more power to you, you know?
Yeah. We'll come to what you're planning to do in a moment. Echo, you get a text from Ed he's like, please come back here.
And Echo does, of course.
You come back to the bathroom.
Oh my gosh, are you okay?
He says, my dick is gone.
It's what?
My Johnson is not in my pants. It is gone. And he pulls down his pants and it is Kendall.
Okay, I know that was there earlier.
I know it was there earlier.
Do you...
Also, I feel like I need to curl up and die, and the cramping has not stopped.
I mean, I'm not a doctor, but it seems like this is pretty serious. Do you want me to call an ambulance?
Call the fucking army. I don't know what the hell is going on.
Okay, I'm gonna call an ambulance, but I'll ask them to come in without the sirens so we don't bother anybody, okay? Okay.
No.
No? Okay.
No,
What do you want?
no ambulance. No one's seeing this except one doctor. I am driving to the hospital. No, we're not having, no one's going to see this. No one else is going to see this. No one can see me like this. Understand?
Of course. Do you...
Where did it go? It's not, it wasn't in, I didn't take off my pants.
No, it's... does he still have balls?
No. He has a complete lack of genitalia.
Am I force femming this man?
Does he have somewhere that he would pee out of?
This has gone too far.
there's some ambiguity coming on. There's still a lot of pubic hair going on. So, and he doesn't seem keen to investigate this further.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so you're gonna drive to the hospital. Do you need somebody to go with you?
No, I just can you fucking like just text the nanny and tell her like I don't know when I'm gonna be back.
Yeah, of course, no problem. And
I-
I'll let Mikey know that you had to step out.
And he's like grabbing his like abdomen.
Oh God, I hope that they figure out I'm sure that it's just like with the pain, maybe something got like sucked in or something. They'll find it.
Oh no, that's worse. Didn't tell me that.
Well, but that means it's still there, right? They'll find it.
I don't know what's a good answer here.
They'll find it. Everything will be fine. You
Oh.
go to the hospital, okay? And I'll text the nanny. I'll let Mikey know that you had to step away. We'll get everything closed down. Don't worry about a thing. We've got everything here.
Okay.
You just
yeah.
You just go, okay?
All right. At least the guys are gone. Oh God. Oh God.
Okay.
And he is going to like buckle his pants and like in a hunch and still profusely sweating, is going to make his way out the back door of the restaurant.
This is the best thing that I have ever done. I'm so proud of myself. This is even better than killing that billionaire before he got a chance to be plot relevant.
So yes, Echo will text the nanny and we'll go out and just go over to Mikey. Hey, so unfortunately, Ed.
I'm going to actually stop you there.
Oh yeah, of course.
You go to look for Mikey, and Mikey is not there.
I will talk to the waitstaff and see if they saw where he went.
Yeah, Harlow is he has this table. He usually manages Ed's table with you. He says, "No, he fucking disappeared again." He was like,
disappeared?
I didn't see him go out the front. Like I was there. I was like serving him his whole thing.
No, of course. You do an amazing job.
I was like doing my pre-busing and stuff like that. Because the rest of the guys had left and Ed probably needed a bump of coke. So, yeah.
Okay.
And then I went to go back to see if Mikey needed anything, and he just was gone.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you. You did an amazing job. I'm sure he just slipped out.
Yeah, he didn't tip this time though.
What?
That's annoying. No.
God.
I assume Ed will handle it, but
Ed's not feeling well. You know what? You can take that part of mine. It's okay. I'm good.
oh, I'm not gonna take your tip. Whatever.
No,
it's fine.
You work
No,
so hard.
Look,
I'm not taking no. I'm not taking no.
You know what?
Look,
I'm not gonna say
I'm
no
not
to
even
money.
I'm not even supposed to get the tips. I get a full-time salary.
He's like,
Stop
all right,
stop taking
if
me
you
out.
insist. If you insist.
I do. I'm gonna let the kitchen know that the VIPs have gone and that we're winding down. And you're doing amazing. You're doing amazing.
And he'll continue to do his thing. But yeah, again, mysteriously, the plate of food there, untouched. The wine, untouched.
Sybil.
Oh, hi.
Hi. So he's gone.
What do you mean he's gone?
So I was in the back helping Ed out with an issue. Ed has left for the night. I think he's going to the hospital.
Oh, awful.
He's really
and Sybil gives Jeong Ja a thumbs up.
He's not doing well. It's
That's terrible. I can't believe
very
that.
strange.
Sounds I wouldn't know anything about it, but that certainly sounds strange. I mean, he never leaves.
Keep your secrets. But yes, when I came back out, Mikey was gone. And I
Oh.
talked to front of house, and they did not see him leave. So I don't know if he's hiding in here somewhere. He wasn't in the men's bathroom. Or if he like jocked away and they didn't see him, which is unlikely. They're great out there. Or if he, I mean, it didn't look dusty.
All right, so that means that he's probably snuck off somewhere. I mean, he's definitely going after something.
Where's the book?
We don't
It's
know
a-
about the book.
Luciano knows about the book.
Oh, okay,
Luciano was
good.
there with me.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Lucy, hi.
Can we all just be like?
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
all.
We were
yeah.
gonna small kitchen together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, once I hear them talking, I'm just gonna come over because nosy.
It's so weird tonight.
What book?
There was this weird like copy of the Divine Comedy that, you'd find in any high school teaching Divine Comedy. And it was holding up the desk, and I took it, and now it's at my house. Well, my apartment that I share with Sebi.
What if he is trying to find that? What if he can sense that somehow?
All right, that means that I need to get home.
I'm gonna check Ed's office real quick just to make sure no one's back there.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
You go back and check. Easy enough. There's no one back there.
Lucy, do you think that maybe you could, I mean, you got a scent, right?
Do I, Mel?
I would say,
Was
yeah,
in his
you.
face, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you've met him. Yeah, you probably have his scent. So, yeah.
Yeah, because you like jumped on him.
yeah.
I
when he
mean,
was...
you smell that he's been here. I mean, like at least out in the dining area. But you don't smell him back here right now.
And I can't pick up anywhere that it might have went.
You don't really have a trail to
Okay.
follow at the moment. It doesn't seem like. Seems like this is the last place he was.
All right.
Can't really smell anything past here. But I would be inclined to follow that book if it.
I wonder if he was the priest. Sorry, he was talking. I know this sounds stupid. He was talking about that there was like a cult here when the first American settlers showed up. The first white
Oh.
settlers showed up, and there was like a cult, and a priest went mad, and was convinced that they couldn't grow crops or find minerals because there was some kind of creature that lived in the sea that needed to be sated, and so the records show that it might be up to 25 people that this guy sacrificed before he got hung in like the town square. And
Charming.
Did it work?
I didn't get much further than that.
Cults and ritual sacrifice are a common way to the undead.
That's true.
I mean, I know it's stupid to be like, hey, maybe he's the priest from like, 150 years ago.
I don't think any thought.
But like, there's a lot of weird things happening. Also, Divine Comedy, so inaccurate.
As you're all talking, service has wrapped up. The last guest has paid their bill and exited. And so the restaurant has locked its doors for the night, but that is by far not when you leave tonight. There's still a lot to do.
Real quick.
But you find that Sebastian and Harlow are standing very close to y'all, but haven't said anything.
Hey, Sebby, what's going on?
Where's the book, witch?
Who are you?
And Harlow repeats, where's the book? From the back, Carp and I remember the other NPC's name, and Parker
Dipshit.
are walking back from the dish pit towards you. Caroline is like coming through here and like looking around and says, something? Is everything okay?
Don't know. Is everything okay, folks?
And from like the dark of the dining room, which is like dimmed its lights, Mikey steps out and says, I would like that book, please.
Why?
It's important. Jean left some notes for me.
We're not doing the vague shit. Way I see
Uh,
it. I got the power here. I know where the book is and I know how to get it back. And you
I will
don't.
just murder these people. I don't have a problem with that.
All right.
Now we can do this easily. And you see that his face is becoming more and more like gaunt and decayed and desiccated as he's talking to you.
If I hex him, will my hex on Ed end?
We'll have to see.
All right, Jeong Ja, you might need to get another thing for Ed.
Don't worry about that right now.
Okay.
Shit.
Listen, Mikey, maybe we're getting off on the wrong foot here. I mean, they're all of similar persuasion. Maybe this doesn't have to come to violence. Maybe you tell us what you're here for. Maybe we help each other out. Why you want the book? What's going on?
Yeah. He says, I agree. This does not have to resort to violence. I just need the book, and I can be on my merry little way.
Why do you need it?
I don't know if you've noticed a few things about my condition, but it isn't quite pleasant.
I can make it more unpleasant, you weird little dust man.
I'm not afraid of you, you little witch.
Oh,
I used to
then you're
burn
gonna...
people like you.
Well, I've got news for you. I walked out of the fire. And now I'll make you ashes.
Are you the priest?
Oh, God, no. He was... he did not understand what is down there. I, of course, was the one who told him about it, but he's the one who went crazy with its power. But that's another story for a different time, when I have time.
What are you?
I'm very old, very tired of dealing with you little children.
Then sleep. I recommend a dirt nap.
I just need the book.
Look, the book's not here. So, why don't we just take it easy? Nothing is going to get resolved right this second with violence.
Oh, don't lie to me. And like Sebi like crumples in pain onto the floor.
All right, fuck it. I'm hexing him.
I'm gonna tell Caroline to go home. I think I'm just gonna look over her. We'll take care of clothes.
I'm gonna burn the...
Caroline has already picked up a knife, and like you see that she is like,
Oh no.
she says, I don't know what you know, but I know a couple things about what the fuck goes on in this town, and I'm honestly not going to be a victim again.
You most certainly will be. Go home. And I'll shut her down if I have to.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and shut her down.
I am going
shit.
to burn the dust bottle sympathetic token. And we're just gonna go with teeth. We're gonna go with standard teethies. And we're gonna see if this works.
Do you have a Jeong Ja, do you have a string on Caroline right now?
You should, yeah.
Caroline has a string on me.
Oh,
Okay,
right.
yeah,
Hmm.
that's right.
If that doesn't work, Echo will spend a string on Caroline and look into Caroline's eyes and just like,
Oh, okay.
I got a 12. So
12.
never mind then. Never mind.
we're beautiful.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're good. For hexing him, I have a 14.
Oh, 14?
Yes. I
You're
got
managing-
a 12 and then +2 for
Amazing.
Then I'll say for now, you're managing to keep the hex on Ed right now, as well as whatever you're about to do to this man here. But resolving Jeong Ja with Caroline, what are you going to do from the list?
I'm gonna make Caroline lose a string on me, and it's just like it's not like I'm not being like super mean to her. I'm not being like sarcastic. I'm just like, just go ahead and go home. We'll take care of this. And there's like I hold onto her arm with like an urgency.
She grabs it back. She squeezes and she says, make sure Luciano and Sybil don't get hurt.
What about me?
You seem fine.
Okay. Well. All right. See you later.
She will, kind of eyeing the situation, make her way to the door to get away from this. And Mikey says, you see that Mikey kind of eyes that Caroline is making her way out. He can't, you're all in between him and Caroline, so he can't do anything at this moment, but he doesn't seem to be able to have exerted control over her in the same way he has everyone else here.
All right. Burning the dust bottle, got a 14. Say goodbye to your teeth, motherfucker.
Well, and as he speaks, they begin to fall out. He says, well, they were going to turn to dust anyway, so.
I mean, I don't understand. Can you not stop existing? If that was you, I'd just kill myself.
Do you want to roll to shut this man down?
Apparently, I...
Yes. I feel like that's what honesty demands here.
Please do.
Truly.
I don't know where that came from.
Sybil living through you.
Sybil possessed me.
I mean, yes.
Apologize to Mal.
This hex. Oh, don't bother. I'm not worried. I'm fine. This hex has at least it seems to have loosened up whatever painful grip he had on Sebi, though. So you did at least achieve that.
Okay, good.
It seems like he kind of flinches a little bit, and he says, "Well, I don't need the teeth anyway." But it has kind of weakened his grasp, just like.
All right. So I got a 10.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give Mikey the condition heckled.
Okay. All right. Okay. He says, petty parlor tricks. I see. I would expect no less from a witch. I have
feel like they're
studied
using
magics.
that word as a slur. Like, that feels real uncomfortable. Can we pick another word?
I have studied magic you cannot possibly understand. I've done more than you can possibly imagine. I'm in a little bit of a predicament at the moment, but that book will sort all of that out and I'll be out of your hair.
What if I eat it? Don't
I'll
test
just have
me.
to-
I will consume that book.
I will rip you open and pull it out of you.
Can you do that before I digest it?
Hey, let's just kill this guy, huh?
Yeah,
All right. See, I'm
sounds like a great plan.
yeah. How dusty does he look, by the way, Mal?
He's
Like-
there are cracks forming in his cheeks.
Yep, that is the plan.
He says, "Oh, well, you may kill me, but I'll kill a few people too."
I mean, I would prefer if you didn't, please.
It's so funny to try and do more complex things in Monster Hearts because it's like literally what? Okay, so the first idea that I want to try is if this is a proximity thing or if this is truly something similar to Hex and that it is because it is based in the person. So I just want to see if I can gaze into the abyss to see what is the like spiritual link between we'll say Sebastian for now, between Sebastian and Mikey, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
My dark is not good, but yikes. Okay, that's a 4.
A 4. Okay. That is a miss. Please mark experience.
Yep. I don't know magic.
You gaze into the abyss. You're trying to understand this, and he says, it's like he whispers in your ear. He says, I maybe can't control monsters like you, but I can certainly hurt you, and you're going to take 2 harm as you feel like your insides are being turned.
Are you still alive?
I'm turned into my darkest self.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't you die when you hit 4 harm?
I can skirt death by going into my darkest self.
Yes, you skirting death is to avoid death, erase all harm and choose one, become your darkest self, or lose all strings you have on everybody.
So shall I tell you all what happens?
Yep.
As almost as if something goes through me like getting shot in the head, like a whisper from a man you don't want anywhere near your face. My darkest self, the manticores rather, you've done so many horrible things in your life. You've destroyed everyone and everything you've ever cared about. You've delighted in others' failures and found joy in their downfalls. But you're the real failure. You don't deserve anything good in life. You don't deserve happiness, you'd only destroy it. Let them walk all over you. Let yourself be miserable, you deserve it. You escape your darkest self when someone you've hurt in the past forgives you or someone makes you feel worthy. So I think right now, there is not only before, if there were to be a spiritual energy or aura, there is just one of self-righteousness. But now as her form grows to fill in the room, this cramped kitchen of all of these people, all of these workers and co-workers and pots and pans and knives and things. It's just the growing body of Jeong Ja and the hair on her body, the hair on her head fusing with the hair on her body, a mane of a brilliant, like black and like blonde color, and some like red fur also beginning to fuse again and brewing, and the hands and claws getting bigger, the teeth, the rows getting larger in her mouth, and her skull elongating, and all the things. But the aura is not one of self-righteousness. There is true doom and sorrow and the things that she has been left wanting. And unfortunately, we'll start to make a bit of a mess here as I just try to lunge for Mikey as an animal more than a person.
Okay. Please lash out physically.
And I would like to specifically use... I have Razor Rose. So I roll volatile. That's the same thing. I'm rolling. I got an 8. So da 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 da. I know Lash Out physically specifically has its own conditions and things like that.
Yeah.
Would I be able to use my move, or do you want me to just do Lash Out physically right now? Actually,
what does your move say?
So I roll volatile to bite my target. On a 10 up, the bite does 2 harm, and my target is temporarily paralyzed in their spot, which is why it's really good. On a 7 through 9, though, my bite only does 1 harm.
Okay. Yeah, you can do your move. That's absolutely fine. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like that would supersede this in this case. So, you lunge at Mikey. He takes 1 harm. And he kind of recoils. He wasn't fully expecting this. You get the sense he wasn't aware of what kind of creature you particular were. He just knew you were a creature of some sort. So you lunge at him, you sink your teeth into him. It doesn't, and it sounds like it doesn't paralyze him in this case. So
right.
He takes the harm. You latch on, and like you feel the flesh just crumble away into dust in your mouth. But you manage to like rip part of his arm away. And you see that like it's enough to like it's weakening the link he has with the humans in your midst.
Okay, I can't communicate that at all to my party members, but hopefully we also get in there. That's me.
He says, "Wish I could eradicate all of you. Get rid of all of these wretched things in the city. Just give me the book and I don't have to do any of this."
Oh man, I think we're past that. Jeong Ja's got the right idea.
The book still isn't here. You understand that, right? There's nothing you can do right now that will get you the book sooner. And do you think that we're gonna give you the book if you fucking kill our friends?
He says, "Don't lie," and all of the people he's controlling says it in unison with him.
I'm not fucking lying.
I want to go for his throat, please.
Please lash out physically.
Get him! Get him!
Also, I
basically
think
a powdered donut.
When you saw when
9.
Jeong Ja became her darkest self, I think you would have like if you looked at Echo, there would have been a bit of like punch to the gut, just like this connection that like changed.
Yeah. So Luciano, do you have anything that changes your lashing out? Like, does it say you have claws or anything like that that does more damage than just the? Okay. Let me check. You're muted. You're muted.
Jaden.
Sorry. I have no, I don't have anything like that, but I have primal dominance, so when I harm someone I can take a string on them, and I have unstable, so when I become my darkest self I mark experience. Those are my 2 werewolf moves. But I don't
Okay.
have anything that like makes damage
Okay.
different. Not yet anyway.
Okay. Then you're only going to manage to do 1 harm on him.
Right.
So you are going to take a string on Mikey in this case.
Rad.
But you also need to choose from the list on lash out physically.
Okay. I think there's the one that just that you decide how bad harm turns out. I think that's fine. Because I don't know that I necessarily want to wolf out entirely yet.
Okay,
2 darkest selves in the same room. What will happen?
I'm going to say that decides how bad the harm turns out. Okay. You then I'm going to say this. Then he's going to take 1 harm, but it's not going to flinch him. He is he has Carp comes behind you and pulls you away from, like, puts you in like a chokehold and pulls you away from him. And he says, I don't need this today. I'm gonna have a bad enough night as it is. Oh gosh, why didn't he just give me the book before he fucking disappeared off the face of the earth? Instead, I have to deal with this hot mess.
I mean, thank you.
So right now,
I'm
Luciano,
a little confused right now. Mikey, are you like into monsters or do you hate monsters? 'Cause I feel like I'm getting 2 different sets of vibes right now.
I don't like you. I
Like,
don't like monsters
personally?
in general, and this place seems to just pull them in like a festering wound.
This is the 2nd time we've ever met. I feel like it's a little early to dislike me personally.
Well, now, hey, I dislike him too.
Oh, that's
and I'm gonna
very
lash out
fair.
Physically.
Okay, how do you lash
Sybil's
out
not
physically?
very good at lashing out physically, so they're just trying to Spider-Man stall the fight until he turns to dust.
There is absolutely nothing special about how Ronnie lashes out. He's gonna try and just cold cock this guy.
Okay.
Oh boy, that is a... What's my volatile?
10 billion.
That is 8 on the die plus +2. That's a 10.
Nice.
Wow. Okay. You deal them harm and they choke up momentarily before they can react. So you clock him hard. He hits the ground. Dust is just kind of like flowing from underneath his beige shirt. And he is down for a moment. And someone can take advantage of that. Luciano, you are currently in a chokehold. And
Is there a vacuum cleaner nearby?
of course, there's a vacuum cleaner nearby.
Echo will have like taken this opportunity to go grab a vacuum cleaner, and will like we'll come up kind of like using Jeong Ja's new monstrous form as cover, and like come up and like start vacuuming up Mikey.
This just became a cartoon.
There are so many different tone shifts happening right now. This is incredible.
Just
Can
like
we cue the
Absolutely.
like Benny Hill theme?
and she's in like, short skirt, like high heels, white blouse, hair kind of all like put up and just like, with the Dyson vacuum, just like, but like trying to aim for like the throat area, like this kind of like head and throat, like, let's dust you. Let's get the dust. Let's get all the dust here.
Yeah.
Fucking incredible.
Yeah. Please, this doesn't feel like typical, but honestly, lash out physically.
Clearly, there should have been a roll just for vacuuming up your enemies.
Yeah, right.
Bad game
so.
design.
So that's a 7.
A 7. Okay, you
Yeah.
harm them, but choose one. So, what are you choosing from that list?
The Monster of Ceremonies decides how bad the harm turns out.
Okay. Yeah. You've done a significant amount of harm to him already. And honestly, so much of his body has destabilized at this point that the vacuum is just taking away more than you think it should. Like it starts with like his throat. It pulls his throat away into it first, and he just like kind of like goes silent, and you can see that like Luciano, you can feel like Carp like letting go of your neck. You see Harlow's like reaching for his vape. And and you do enough harm to take him down, at least for now.
Amazing.
As he just gets sucked up completely into this vacuum, and like he can't say a word because like his throat has disintegrated, and all that's left is a pile of very boring clothes.
Sybil's going to take all of those clothes. Are they sympathetic tokens? How many sympathetic tokens do I have of Mikey now?
I will say, between like the deterioration seems to have like spread to his clothes. I'll say you get 1 from it.
Awesome.
It's a kind of in tatters.
Eka, do you think that I could have that dust?
Of course. Yeah,
Wonderful.
of course.
And do I get another sympathetic token for that?
I will say that the dust itself is not enough.
Damn
the
it.
clothing he's wearing is the only thing that's intact enough.
I'll still take it.
Yeah. And the humans among you seem to come to, and they're like, oh,
Hey, y'all should probably leave like right now. Bye.
yeah.
Ow.
I will say that for the sake of this, like Sebi and Harlow are not facing towards Jeong Ja. Jeong Ja's just like looming over behind them. Carp can see it, and Carp is like, was that Adderall laced or something?
Yep, it was laced. Sorry,
We're
I
rehearsing for a
drugged
play.
you.
It's
Time to
fine.
go. Time to go.
Been a weird fucking night. I think somebody spiked something.
I told you
Yeah.
I didn't trust your dealer.
Hey, he's a good guy. I know he's a little sketchy, and like you're just like pushing Carp out the door. Like Parker is like pulling Carp out the door. Parker's like, I'm not fucking dealing with any of this.
Sybil is desperately trying to get Sebastian out the door.
I'll shut everyone down. I'll like roar at them if I have to.
Ooh, please do.
Yeah. This is another failure.
Okay.
You're getting
That's-
so many XP.
I know, right? That's 5 on the dice, and it's cold. It's 6, which is still a failure. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not a big deal. Actually, like, yeah, it's a play. It's a play.
All right. All right.
Rawr. It just comes out like Jeong Ja saying
It's-
rawr.
Right. It sounds like my voice.
Yeah.
I'm just screaming at them. is what it-
Josephine, please give us a roar.
No.
Oh,
Absolutely
my heart
not.
is broken.
So fair.
Maybe in the after show.
Yeah.
You're
That's
You
Patreon
try-
content, I see.
you try to shut down these humans, and like they're already on their way out. But as you roar and bellow, I think all of your compatriots here, it's like the world like just it's like it's just this overwhelming sound. You all like just like are like forced to cower from your friend roaring in this space. I'm gonna give you all strings on Jeong Ja.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, I love that.
Every time I have to add a string or a sympathetic token, I am forced to remember the fact that I have down piss cop, picture of young son.
Yeah, that's right. That might come up again. But the humans are out of the place. Jeong Ja, your darkest self at the moment.
Echo is feeling Jeong Ja's shift in being, and is just as best as one can with a giant creature starting to like try to gather Jeong Ja up into her arms and just like pulling Jeong Ja in and like trying to wrap Jeong Ja in herself and like hey, I'm here. I'm here and it's okay.
Have I hurt you before? Or is this
I mean, there was some emotional damage done when you left me out of killing Ronnie last night.
right. I can only escape when someone I've hurt in the past forgives me or someone makes me feel worthy.
I'm trying to go for the second there.
Cool.
Yeah. And I think I will certainly spend a string. 'Cause I have so many to like
Mm.
to get you to like start leaning into me and just like to start feeling comforted or, you know, aware of me kind of pulling you in. And like rub kind of like pushing your hair back where your hair would be and like trying to like face you. You called me and I'm here.
In a monstrous, reverberating voice, I think Jeong Ja just says the thing finally now that she's in this form that certainly you might not hear again when she's back to normal, if this is indeed the thing that gets her back. But you are not mine. And I don't know if she'll take it from Echo.
Mm.
And Jeong Ja, I think, starts to like back
How many
away.
strings can I use?
Well, in this case, you can only tempt a player. So in this
Okay.
case, it has been rejected. Keep your string for now.
Okay.
Sybil is going to move towards Jeong Ja, kind of palms open, slow the way that you would approach a frightened dog. Hey there. I don't know quite what's going on, but I know that you're not yourself, or maybe you are yourself. Maybe this is you. In which case, you look pretty cool, I gotta say. This being this big thing taking up space, I think it can be you, and it don't have to be a bad thing that it is you. Your violence does not make you bad. Everyone is a violent creature. I embrace you, even if you do not embrace yourself. And Jeong Ja has definitely hurt Sybil, I will say.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this will work, as it almost comes unconsciously to even Jeong Ja herself. The darkest form is speaking kind of. Again, there is this overarching sense of doom is the presence, but then when it starts to shrink and suddenly the kitchen is no longer threatened by her potentially stepping on anything or damaging anything in particular, she comes back down, and it seems as though maybe her hair got longer, or like her front two canines are a little bit longer, just like as a result from the darkest self of things. Maybe she just has to sleep off the rest. But she just comes down into Sybil, your hands.
Hey.
Clearly embarrassed.
Hey, it's all right. Trust me, I've done way worse things. I mean, you remember when I tripped over the noodles and I broke literally an entire serving tray? I feel like that's way worse than what just happened here.
I think bearing my soul to all of you is actually...
If it helps, it was a pretty view.
Are we done tonight? Everyone's safe.
Yeah, everyone's safe. I'm gonna check out that book and figure out what the fuck's going on with it.
There is the sound of a knife hitting the cutting board hard.
God fucking damn it!
Get a
And
fucking
Caroline
second.
Caroline has come back in and says, "Does someone want to explain what the fuck is going on in my kitchen?"
Evil Dust Man really wants a Penguin reader's copy of the Divine Comedy.
We were rehearsing for a play.
Luciano, I expected better from you. You honestly seem like you're the only one who has their shit together.
Well,
Okay,
we were
excuse
rehearsing
me?
for a play, and now we're gonna clean up because we're done.
Why
Everything's
does everyone think I'm stupid? Why
Well,
does no one listen to me?
Hey, we're listening. I don't think you're stupid. There are things, you know the darkness of this place, and it has almost taken you once. Do you really want to go through that again? Do you want to make us go through that? I can't bury somebody else. I'm not putting another grave there. I'm not putting you next to Spencer.
She says, "We've known each other a while now. You've seen me at my worst. I don't know what's going on right now, but I can't seem to escape the fact that..." I'm sorry, I'm just going to address... Jeong Ja, what the fuck was that?
I'm going home. I grow wings, and then I fly out of the restaurant.
I would like you to run away.
Yeah.
Fair.
That's good. That's gonna be a 10.
Okay.
Nice.
You get away to a safe place. So, we will deal with that safe place at a future time, I'm sure. Um, you fly away from here. Rolling with cold doesn't make sense. I'm not even going to ask you to shut her down in this case, Sybil. But she is angry. And more than angry, as she speaks and says, "Why is no one listening to me?" The tenor of her voice changes. You feel it kind of draw you in some way. And everyone who hears it feels it. Like you want to listen to her.
That's just what Sybil feels on a normal basis. So
Yeah, that's fair. It echoes, things in you. But yeah.
Sybil,
I think for Echo and Ronnie, this feels strange and it doesn't feel normal. It's not a normal charisma about her. Luciano, I think Luciano and Sybil, you would recognize this kind of thing from Sybil. You've seen it before. She had a power over people. And yeah, there was an amulet involved in that case, but this feels different.
Sybil, like, again, palms up, kind of throat bared to Caroline. It's all right. There's an instinct to protect you from the worst of it. We're scared. And I know you're scared too. There's a lot that we don't know. There are a lot of answers we just don't have. And when we learn them, you will too. For now, it's exactly what I said. A weird dust man came in, Mikey, and he's trying to get a copy of the Divine Comedy for fucking reasons. He's cursed or some shit, and he also hates monsters, and he feels a little homophobic, I'm gonna say. Kind of like the gay and homophobic energy at the same time. It's a little disconcerting.
He is empty. He
Yeah.
is hardened. And he is wrong. And I didn't want you to get hurt, Caroline. You're too important.
She says, "I understand that. But if I'm going to keep getting put in the line of danger, I'm going to need some people to tell me what the fuck is going on. And I don't want to be kept in the dark anymore. I don't need to be kept in the dark. I don't need to be coddled. I don't need to be held. I don't need to be lied to."
The only reason that you're in the dark is because we all are. But when we find that light, you'll find it right there with us.
To be fair, we tried to keep you out of danger by sending you home.
Well, that's another thing. There's a rowdy group of vampires in the parking lot. I didn't know what that was about, so I just kind of stayed by the dumpsters.
Excuse me?
You could have led with that.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
to be
no,
fair, we just had a dust man. There's a lot going on.
Lucy, I don't want to deal with the vampires.
Oh boy,
That's understandable.
this was fast.
Did you do this?
I kind of thought I was talking to one guy.
Okay.
So you have an appointment with some vampires.
So how
An interview, one might say.
Oh my god.
I would love to go in with some backup, and well, I can't frankly think of a better bodyguard for a pack of vampires than a werewolf.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, Lucy, be careful.
Of course.
Ronnie, you two don't die again. Or do die again, whichever floats your boat. Lucy, definitely don't die.
Do my best.
If you die, I will summon your spirit back to cry at you, and then you're gonna feel real bad, and I'm gonna feel real bad too, and we're both gonna feel awful.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. That would be. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do my best.
All right. Do we have what works with vampires? What can we use?
Does anyone
let's just
have
go
any?
talk to them. I mean, you wanted to talk to them, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck did you want to talk to them about?
I'm happy to come along and stand behind you during a talk. And hey,
Appreciate that.
I'm mean with a vacuum cleaner.
Hey, there you go.
I can't.
No,
I can't.
you're good. Stay here. Maybe start the closing.
I'm gonna start
list.
the closing, and then I'm gonna deal with the stupid book and figure out what the fuck's going on with that.
I'll go help deal with the vampires. Then I'll come back, help you finish closing. We'll go deal with the book. We'll sleep one day.
One day.
Maybe grab a
Yeah.
handful of garlic while you're closing.
All right. Also, Ronnie, that was a hell of a hit. Great job.
Thank you. And to show you the move sometime.
Oh, I'd love to see him. All right.
Kira comes into the restaurant
Oh,
and says, well, you may not like it, but Ronnie, I got what you asked for.
You don't say.
Wait, what? What's going on?
apparently there's a group of vampires.
Why do y'all know about the group of vampires?
Oh, Caroline.
I
told
know a
us
lot of
about
things,
them.
and you're on my fucking list.
It's been a weird night.
Sees Sybil and kind of immediately looks away and says, well, they're here to take you to see the boss, Ronnie. You best not keep them waiting.
All right.
Yeah,
I get a +1, right?
Why don't you take us to them? I will be going with.
Fuck. Okay. You both owe me.
I don't owe you shit.
Hey, Kira, I'll double owe you.
I mean, they're not going to say no to a werewolf. They're not going to poke that. So, okay. Come on. And she takes you outside, and there is like 6. They look like they're between, they're a group that looks like they're between like 18 and 25-year-olds, very young group, in a lifted like Ford F-150, like a big pickup truck. And like one of the girls on top says, like, kind of whistles as seeing like as Ronnie comes out, and says, and one of them says, oh, we got something nice tonight.
All right. Listen, if you're wondering, I taste like old rotten meat.
And she says, the girl who whistled at you looks at Kira, and you said it was just some guy you worked with. And Kira says, no, I tried to explain to you that he's weird.
Wait, sorry, hold on. Was this not fully explained? Were you guys just gonna take me and kill me?
No, we're going to take you to see the boss, but there's always perks when you take a human, you don't you get invited because you have something to give.
Can give
Kira says, I told you they fucking suck.
Okay, this is a lot
Literally.
of negativity here. Wow. Okay.
Look, as long as you don't kill me, I'm
won't
happy to.
No, they won't kill you. They don't want that, do they? And she flashes her fangs, and they're like, no, we won't kill you. It's the fucking rules.
I think I'm probably the most edible of the folks here, but I might be a little spicy.
Well, hop in.
I'm a werewolf. I don't know how that works for you. I don't know the werewolf vampire relations.
They're not great.
My dad's a vampire and my other dad's a werewolf, so I
yeah,
relate.
they are very much the exception. But as you are pulled into this lifted truck to go to someplace unknown, that is where we're going to end our session for tonight.
Fantastic.
Echo is going to text Jeong Ja on the way off to get possibly eaten by vampires. If I'm still alive later, maybe we can chat.
So to recap where we are, Jeong Ja has flown off to safety. Luciano, Echo, and Ronnie are off to see the vampire boss. And Kira and Sybil are left at the restaurant.
Wait, where's Caroline? Where did Caroline go?
Oh, and Caroline. At least Caroline's still there. Caroline's still at the restaurant. So, and as we leave that scenario, that's where we'll call it for tonight. What a session. What a
Awesome.
What a
session.
session.
Yeah.
And Ed is still experiencing the horrors of Barbie periods.
Oh, man.
Fantastic.
You gave this man dysphoria.
I did. First cis man to have dysphoria. Give it up, everybody.
Breaking down barriers, truly.
This is a win for the trans community.
This is why it's during Pride Month.
Happy Pride.
Happy
Happy
Pride.
Echo
Pride.
is so confused.
All right, let's go ahead and do our outros.
All right. Hey, everybody. I am Soliloquy or Jaden. You can find me everywhere online as FatSapphicBro. I mostly hang out on TikTok and Patreon these days. I am here on Twitch most Sundays, 7:30 to 9:30 p.m., most Mondays, 6 to 9 p.m., and most Tuesdays, 6 to 9 p.m., all Pacific time, not the last 7 days of the month. And all the details are in the announcements. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Hello, everyone. I'm Josephine at scarydogrfiend, and I have been Baek Jeong-ja, who uses she/she pronouns. You can find me co-producing over at Bad House RPG. We are currently taking a little break before we get into summer activities. I'm over here. I'm over at the Secret Nerd Podcast playing The Corrupted. We are past our halfway point on our Corrupted little story, 3-player this time. It's a podcast, so if you enjoy zombies, paramilitary nonsense, and all things having to do with zombie steroids, you might have a fun time over there. Again, it's Secret Nerd Podcast, where I'm GMing The Corrupted. I'll pass it over.
Yo, I am Ian, they, them pronouns. I am, wow, it's Ian on all the internet places. I have been Ronnie K, the Ghoul. You can check me out over on the Trans Tales Twitch, where we also stream a lot of TTRPGs. Right now, we are doing D&D on Sundays and Fridays, and every other Sunday, we're doing Blades in the Dark.
Ooh, spooky. Hello,
Ooh.
everyone. I have been Elle. If you'd like to see if I will continue to be Elle, you can find me at SapphicSoulful or at SoulfulSaphic on these social medias. I have been playing Sybil Lark, whose name I almost forgot again. Ultimate Piss Wizard and giver of dysphoria only to cis men. If you would like to see me play a different character, come over to Mr_Mephisto's channel. It is going to be Thursday at time conversions are weird. 9 Eastern, 8 Central, and 7 Pacific, maybe? If that's how that... Either 6 or 7 Pacific. We'll see. Anyways, it's at time zones. We're playing Vampire the Masquerade, Endless Elegy, Chicago by Night. I play Jacques Deron, Cajun Kindred, who is currently accidentally blood bonding, as lesbians do, and having a weird static fae man in their head who they've nicknamed Mr. Grimm. We are in our last trial competing against Jeff Goldblum, the vampire daddy. So if you would like to see how we do against Jeff Goldblum, the vampire daddy, experience all of the bisexualness that's going on with Sasha and Rory, experience the lesbianism of Jack and Ashley, come check us out on Mr_Mephisto on Thursday.
And I need to unmute my microphone. Hi, my name is Chantel. My pronouns are they, them. I play Echo Leigh, the succubus. Pronouns, whatever you feel like. And I am just here. I'm only here. Please come visit me again. I'm so lonely. Have a good night.
Oh, and that's me. And I'm archangelic. You can find me here at all the time Soliloquy said in the announcements. You can also find many links for me on my website, archangelic.space. I also do professional GMing on startplaying.games. If you're interested in having me GM a game for you, you can book me at startplaying.games/GM/archangelic. If you've missed any of our games, check them out on YouTube. Link is in the channel description, and it's in our link tree. We're about to do our Patreon supported after show shortly. You can find those at patreon.com/lanternlightadventures. The after show is always free, but your support would mean the world to us. Thank you, wonderful players, for a great session. Thank you to our audience for joining us. And lastly, thank you to our producer, Polyguys, for helping us stream this show. We appreciate you. We really couldn't do it without you. And with that, as always, we love you and stay monstrous. Good night, y'all.